Hi folks, it's Jack Spirko with today's TSP item of the day. It is the Forlife tea infuser. We went through a lot of different options with tea infusers, and honestly, today we use most of the time, instead of this, we actually do use our French press because we drink so much tea every day. Dorothy might drink a cup or two, but I might drink 4 to 6 cups every morning about this big. This will do it, but you know, when you want to make a lot for 2 people, I really recommend a French press. And today's a twofer because I'm going to give you my favorite tea recipe as well today. But this is why we like the Forlife infuser. I tried a lot of little baskets and the little hanging baskets and the little balls and all that stuff. They're a pain in the butt to clean. They don't have the capacity and they just don't really work that well. And they do something terrible I'll tell you about in a second. With this, we've got great capacity. We've got really strong stainless steel. It's not something that's going to crumple on you. I mean, to damage this, you're going to have to step on it, run over it with your car, something like that. The pores are very fine, so we don't get any floaters. It was designed well. If you'll notice, the rim actually has no holes. And then right there, the holes stop about 1/3 of an inch from the top of the rim. This means if it's sitting near the top of your cup and you screw up, and I've done it, you overfill it, it doesn't run down the side of your cup and make a big mess. That's a nice feature as well. I love the large capacity to make a cup of tea. I use about 2 big tablespoons. That doesn't fit in a small infuser. The other thing is, let's say I've made a cup of tea. I've had 2 tablespoons in there. I want to make another cup. I don't dump it out and start over. I add a teaspoon to that and make another cup. And I can do that all day long until it gets too full. So it's very efficient as well with loose teas. The other thing I talked about when you're brewing teas without a lid, the oils, the essential oils in the teas are going away in the steam. So you want to cover tea when you're brewing it. So this sits inside a cup. We add our hot water and we cover it. Now we're done brewing the tea. We pull it out. We take a spoon. We press out all the goodness from the tea. We take this guy here. We flip it over. Bam, it doesn't make a mess. It's got a rim. It's got a rim, so any drippings stay inside. We can clean it. Cleaning this is easy. We pop it out, we compost it, feed it to worms, birds, whatever you want to do. Rinse it out. You get a cup or a pot of water or the sink, and you just slush it back and forth, and every single bit of it comes perfectly clean. Set it to dry, you're good to go. So I'm going to actually give away my recipe for our favorite tea today. I just wanted to show it to you. The recipe is actually in print. I won't be giving it fully on the video for time purposes. If you're watching this on YouTube, just look at the link in the video notes below. Click it, you'll go to the post on this, and you can get my, my recipe. But this is what you get when you make your own teas instead of buying them from somebody else. And look at this is, people get chamomile tea. This is chamomile. That's actually what chamomile should look like when you're making tea out of it. Whole blossoms, not cut up sifted stuff that gets stuck. So I wanted to tell you, we keep this tea in ball jars. I make it up. There's 6 parts of a couple things and 3 parts of another. I make a bunch at a time using this glass as a measuring tool. That's what I'm referencing in the article that you can find on our blog. And really simple to do. I mix it in a bowl, and I really recommend when you go to keep it in your jars, get yourself a canning funnel. Boom, in it goes. Everything's clean, no muss, no fuss. Do not fill your jar all the way up. We've made a couple batches out of this, but I try to fill my jars to about right there. That way you can get a spoon in there. You can mix it up without spilling everything. Throw the lid on it. Give it a twist. And every time you take it out, do this, because this is a loose leaf tea product, and you're gonna have your smaller items to the bottom, larger to the top if you don't do that. Great tea. Check out the recipe. Check out the Forlife tea infuser. Remember, when you're brewing tea, if you really want it to taste its optimum, put that on top of it, sweeten with honey or sugar, or our favorite, liquid stevia. This stuff's expensive, so soon I'll be bringing you a video teaching you how we make this. This is a quart of stevia being made with 100 proof vodka, and I'll even tell you where you can get the cool cobalt blue bottles to bottle it in when you're done.